all throughout my timeline is President Trump saying that we need more H-1Bs or more skilled labor brought into the country because we don't have the talent here. What's your take on that? That was from Laura Ingraham last night.
Look, my take is that we have the talent, but the talent hasn't been trained right in our education system. We have a K-12 education system that does not prioritize mastery of core subject matter. If you go to talk to the colleges and universities, and I got my bone to pick with them too, but one of the big issues they're having to do is remediate our high school students to get them prepared for college algebra. So if you're coming in freshman year of college and you're having to go sit in college algebra to be remediated, how is that same student going to be prepared to do engineering math, to design the chips, design the weapon systems, the drone technologies, AI, quantum computing, and all the stuff that America does need to get done to get into the game? So you have young Americans being caught in this lurch where they have a piece of paper from a four-year university, and that piece of paper is not meeting up with the economic reality in America today. And that's why what the president said last night, I think the way I look at it is, it's a failure of education first and foremost, and then it is a failure of the current immigration system, which needed to be overhauled 30 years ago, that Senate Democrats and House Democrats do not want to do, because they want wide open borders to change the demographics of this nation from a political perspective. And I want to stress that. That's a reality we're facing. And now young people are caught in the lurch. We got multiple issues here we got to fix. Benny, this is one of the reasons I support ending the filibuster. It wasn't even about the shutdown, which is going to end today. It's not about that. What it's about are energy reforms we need, housing reforms that we need, spending reforms, so we're not blowing out budgets here on Capitol Hill, which are decreasing the purchasing power of every American, making things more expensive. And then our educational systems, K-12, have not prepared our young people. In Florida, we're going to reverse that trend. I want to see mastery for every one of our kids in core subject matter when they graduate high school. When they walk that stage with their high school diploma, they're economically viable, whether that's going to university or that's going directly into the workforce, having a trade that puts real money on the table so they can buy that home, put food on the table, and raise a family and live out the American dream.
To say that Americans aren't talented enough, we put a dude on the moon. We created space travel, flight. Like that's empirically and untrue. There's tons of talent in this country. There are certainly failures of systems. The solution to that shouldn't be infinity third world foreign migration to replace American jobs, with what is effectively indentured servitude in the H-1B program. Go talk to anybody in Silicon Valley, they'll tell you. It's just a scam. It's a scam in order to abuse workers for cheap labor.